Alright, welcome everybody. This is going to be a video specifically for pregnant women who are going through morning sickness. So I'm entitling this Recipes for Morning Sickness, and the reason why I can say that is because I am actually going through morning sickness myself. So yes, I am pregnant and I'm into my first trimester, so I am just going through those morning sickness stages, and I thought it would be really important for women out there to know what kind of foods they can have. So I've definitely discovered through a couple of my births and morning sickness things that I had, that there was just definitely certain foods that I just did not want to eat. A lot of smells would turn me off and that kind of thing that made me, you know, want to puke and those kind of things. And so I'm here to give you some recipes that will kind of help you to overcome that morning sickness part. And so far with these recipes have really been helping me out a lot. And so key point is make sure that you're eating something. I know you've heard that a lot, but it also really depends on what kind of foods you eat too, because there are certain foods that can actually make you more sicker after you've eaten them. Things with a lot of oils, deep fried foods, can actually make you very sick. And when you're trying to keep up, especially if you have other kids and you're pregnant and trying to stay on top of things, you don't want to have to go through that because you're going to need the energy. And the biggest thing in the first part of your pregnancy is the most important part. Your body is essentially trying to be able to get all the nutrients that it needs so it can build another body. And so the first part of that is very key, because that's what it's seeing. That's why you feel tired. That's a lot of the reasons why you do get sick, is because it needs those nutrients to be able to build that baby. And so a lot of these recipes are going to be very high rich in vitamins that your body needs, so that your body can build that, so it has the nutrients that it needs to be able to build a baby for you. So the first one that I'm going to be making is going to be, you can see this is just zucchini. And the reasons why I stick with more of these foods is because obviously they have more nutrients in them. First off, this is a lot of raw foods, which will really help your baby to get the nutrients that it needs, and you'll be able to see how your morning sickness lightens up. So it's not constantly trying to take from your body to be able to give the baby the nutrients that it needs. So this is just some zucchini that's cut up in pizza sauce, or pizza slices, and then I have some dehydrated tomatoes mixed with regular tomatoes and a little bit of salt in there just for flavor. And so you can just put that on top like this. Do it on both sides. Another good thing I recommend too for a lot of women just starting out with their morning sickness is to have a bottle of either green juice if they can. Fruity things definitely seem like they're easier to take than a lot of other things. And I've noticed the biggest things that stand out to me as far as smells go are garlic and onion. Those things I have a hard time hacking, as well as meats. So I like to keep like a bottle of lemon water in the fridge, so anytime I start to get those hunger pains where I'm like I need something, that's a good fallback to go to, and I just drink that, and it kind of gets me ready for more food without having the feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm too sick to move. So here's the tomato sauce, and then we're going to add some raw pumpkin seeds on top, like so. And then I also have some fresh tomatoes. These are grape tomatoes, and we're just going to put that on top. Just like so. Okay, it's already looking so beautiful. And then I do have some shallots here. I like to do shallots more because they don't have as strong of a smell as regular onions, but they still give you a lot of good flavor. You can do green onions, but I did shallots more because of the color. So here's some shallots, we'll put those on top. And this is all organic, because organic foods are a lot easier for your body to take too, so that it's not having to go through your body and take things in your body that's not used to. And pesticides can definitely do that when you don't get foods that are organic, or you can even do local and find out how much pesticides they actually use if you're trying to save on money and that kind of thing. Biggest thing is do your research. So here's some corn too. I like to do the corn just because it adds a little bit of sweetness, which is kind of a nice balance in it. It kind of makes it way more enjoyable for me. So there's some corn. Isn't that looking beautiful? Delicious. My baby is hungry, ready to eat. Okay. This is so beautiful. So awesome. And then the cheese I made was just from some raw pine nuts with nutritional yeast and then salt in there. I did probably about a 1/4 cup of pine nuts and then probably an 1/8 of nutritional yeast and probably about a teaspoon to maybe 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna guess it's only a teaspoon though. But you can just kind of check it to see what you like. And so I just kind of pulsed it in you know, in a blender, or you can do a magic bullet, or you know, anything like that. And then got it to this texture. And so you just sprinkle some on top, just like so. It's so fabulous. You're gonna love it. Your baby's gonna thank you. And then nutritional yeast has B vitamins to help you de-stress, help you feel calm and relaxed. So here we go. And here is our pizza. Me and my baby are going to enjoy this, and we'll see you next time. I'll also be coming out with a book that gives more detailed recipes on what you can do and what kind of things are good for. I also recommend, so that you are getting the vitamins that you do need, to still take your prenatals, and also check into the chronometer, which tells you what kind of vitamins you're getting and all the foods that you're eating. So here it is, and enjoy. Have a great pregnancy.